Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this period of time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Libras, I do feel that this mid-month of May brings a degree of confidence, of pride in who you are inherently, who you are individually. There's a lot of focus in your individuality and a need to trust yourself, a need to believe in yourself, a need to see yourself in the mirror and admire your traits, admire who you are. Some of you will be or are in this process of regaining your self-worth, regaining your self-esteem, beautifying yourselves, and taking the best out of life, doing and experimenting everything that promotes pleasure to your senses. So some of you are very into seeking pleasure during this mid-month, seeking some beautifying energy, seeking the spoiling this type, you want to spoil yourself, or you want to be spoiled by your loved ones. I do feel that some of you have a lot to enjoy. You have a garden that is plenty and full of experiences for you to savor, for you to taste. So there's a lot of focus in your five senses and the language of the body. I feel that some of you are being very noticed and admired, and I feel that some of you are drawing in attention to your beauty, to your talents, to your voice, to the way or the gracious way in which you express yourself. I do feel that some of you that have a desire to be independent on the type of career aspirations you have during this time, you can definitely achieve those. I feel that some of you are understanding, what does it mean to you to be successful? What does it mean for you to win and conquer something? Is it just about, the material aspect of the luxuries you can surround yourself with? Or is it this inner, the way you cultivate within you the concept of abundance, the concept of you feeling successful in terms of you needing to validate yourself through what you achieve in the world, but not wanting or not needing anybody to tell you that, yes, you are beautiful, yes, you are successful, yes, you can have anything that you want if you fight for it, if you trust yourself, if you have that energy of confidence on your own charisma. I do feel that some Libras here are very charismatic, very seductive to the outside world during this period of time, or you are on your own, willing to not take situations that seriously. I do feel that some of you are in this, just wanting to live life the best you can without taking things to that level of intensity or problems or drama that you're desiring. I feel that some of you are desiring a break from intensity or overly excessive emotional aspects, because possibly it's what you have been experiencing before and it took a toll on you. And so to regain this confidence, or to regain this trust on yourself, you're starting from things that make you feel happy with or without people around you, with or without the validation of others. It's like, I want to go out and have that dinner in that place that I love, and I'm not going to wait for anyone to come with me. I'm going to go on my own because that's what I want to do. Or you're going to go after an activity or a hobby, or pursue a hobby that is just about you. It's about what you want. Some of you are leaving past burdens behind, and it's like swaying away, dancing away towards new territory of exploration. Some of you are exploring the future, exploring what's ahead, exploring anything that it's fresh, anything that it's new, anything that it's fun. Yes, some of you may be falling into excessive vanity, because we can always look at the higher and the lower vibrations of what these energies can bring. Some of you may become prisoners of your own images. You may be too obsessed with your image, too obsessed with how the world sees you, or too obsessed with success and reputation. Some of you may be too proud, or you have this pride that doesn't allow you to leave the high horse and meet others as equals. But it could go both ways. It could go as you doing that, or you sometimes following into this pattern, or people around you displaying that and testing again your capacity to feel confident aside of any critiques or comments you may be receiving. I feel that some of you have been dragging situations, and it's time to make decisions. Like I said in the general May reading, there's some situations, and this could even just be things that you feel on your own. You may have been dragging this too long, and it's time to look at it. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make choices to affect or change your life for the better, for a stage of evolution. There's a stage of evolution for Libras. They are being called to ascend to a different degree of consciousness, to a different degree of knowledge and experimentation of life, especially in terms of self, the self, what you can attain, achieve, conquer, be on your own, which is hard sometimes for Libras, because they need that experience with the other to reflect back to them traits that without the presence of that other one they wouldn't find out about. But some of you may be noticing that is much more that is something that you're desiring less as you look in the mirror. And for some of you are starting to see yourselves on your own. You don't need to see something about yourself or be someone because someone is telling you that, or someone is wanting you to be that, or sees you that way. It's like leaving aside judgments of the world, and when you look in the mirror, you create the self you want to be, and you don't feel less than anything or anyone or guilty for that. Because I feel that some of you may feel a little bit guilty. I feel that some of you have your heavy consciousness, so you may feel guilt on certain experiences that again that you possibly are being asked to either let go of or make a decision of what you're going to do about that guilt, what you're going to do about that sorrow, what you're going to do about whichever still holds you down or puts you down. Why when you do have this as your main opportunity, for Libras that have been feeling less than, for Libras that feel they are not appreciated, for Libras that feel alone. This is a great mid-month where you can understand that you are the master of your own sea. You are whole, you are complete on your own, you are beautiful, and you can attain and achieve anything you want. So you want a relationship, or for those of you who feel alone, this is the way you're going to attract relationships that will be a match to you, relationships that will be what you truly deserve. Some of you are understanding what you deserve in relationships, and not selling yourself short, or not doing that to anyone else. So you're kind of, again, you are rising in life, you are growing in life to a very strong degree. Just make sure you're not using excessive ego as your stage of evolution. Understand what success and feeling plenty, feeling whole means to you from a soul level, from the level of the heart and the soul, and then build from that until you achieve this whole dimension of the Nine of Pentacles, where you feel good. You just feel good about yourself, and you don't know why, and you don't need to have reasons why. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.